What's going on, guys? I had a minor technical difficulty there. I'm still working out the intros. It's live TV. What are you going to do? Super pumped to be here, man. We've got a very, very special episode today. Got some beautiful guests coming in. I want to thank everybody for being here. I really have to highlight in the community something that has been absolutely amazing to watch, and that has been the Discord as of late. Braden put together this beautiful community where you hop in, you have to pick your squadron, and everybody's going to battle to see who has the best squadron. And right now, the rankings are as follows. Let's take a look here. Okay, Gold Squadron has been out in the front with 9. We've got red at 6, blue at 6, and green at 5. Green, you're slacking. What are you doing? Come on, bring it up. T-Money, I know you can do it. So I'm so excited to be here today. We've got a whole bunch of different stuff going on. We've got a Black Jedi coming in to say what's up. I know you guys know who Black Jedi is. He's got an awesome YouTube channel. If you haven't already, go over there, subscribe, check it out. The dude does unbiased, beautiful Star Wars content. Makes you feel at home. He wants to shake your hand, and that's beautiful. So, oh, look at this. All the wings are signing in. Yeah, it makes me happy. What's going on, guys? Darth Snow, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Matt Rissman, heading up gold. Well, actually, he's not heading up gold. Matt Rissman, you've been looking for the gray squadron, if I'm not incorrect, which you're not going to get. At 1,000 subs, we might do a gray squadron or a black squadron. We'll see what's going on there. Discord has been way too fun. I'm loving jumping in every day and just talking to you guys. It's absolutely amazing. Ooh, look at this. Case Corner's in here. Blue 5 standing by. How you doing? Darth Wevin. He's my gold leader standing by. How's everybody doing? Look at this. That's so beautiful. I love this community. You guys have been so awesome. And just watching everybody talk to each other in the Discord has literally been the joy of my life. It's awesome because I don't know if you guys would be talking to each other if this didn't happen. So thank Braden, Mr. Legend, bringing everybody together in that Discord. It has been absolutely amazing. Kenobi, my blue leader, he's there. We got Red 8 checking in. I hope everybody's doing well today. We have our first big guest, ABJ. ABJ is going to be hopping in today and talking to us a little bit about YouTube and Star Wars in general. We had some very big news drop today about Kenobi, and we're all a little bit worried, but I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to find out exactly what's going on here before too long, but we definitely want to see Kenobi handled well, and I hope that it is. So we're going to pass some time until ABJ shows up, then we're going to bring him in. We'll take a look at the chat and see how everything's going. Parkins. Braden's the MVP in that Discord, guys. I can't even begin to describe how amazing he's done with that. That's been beautiful. Kenobi news. Yes, we do have Kenobi news. It is not good news for some. I think a lot of fans are a little worried right now, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what's going on there. So I will go ahead and hit up. Let me hit up ABJ here. Make sure he's still coming in. So ABJ actually just had a family emergency as well a little earlier on. He said he was going to come on and say what's up. I hope he still can, but more than that, I hope whatever's going on with his family, he's doing okay. Okay, so he said, I'll be a few minutes late, but I'll be there. So we'll take some community questions and see what's going on. That is the truest statement I think has ever been said. This community is so amazing. One of my favorite ones is to go into collectibles and see what everybody else has. You know, I want to add to it. I've been mostly putting pictures up on Instagram because it's a little bit more shareable, I think. I don't know. It's easier for me to do that. I'm still such a noob with Discord. It's kind of hard. Yeah, we are sending love to ABJ, whoever had surgery today. That just came up, I don't know, 15 minutes ago or something like that. So we're all pulling for whoever it is. I hope they're doing okay. What's going on? Okay, this is our second guest right here. Order 66 Toys. So we're going to bring them in and talk. I am so excited about this because I have given these people all the monies. I absolutely love Order 66 Toys, and I am so freaking hyped to talk to them. We had a last minute change out on who's going to hop in the show. But I won't say it's better. I can't say it's better because I love both of these guys equally. But it's kind of cool because he's actually the owner of Order 66 Toys. So I am really, really excited for it. Better squad, Rogue or Red? Well, it depends. So if you hop in the Discord, Rogue Squadron is going to be closed off to the top tier guys. Red Squadron, obviously infamous. Gold, blue. I mean, Blue Squadron. Come on. We're talking about somebody who charged the shield gate and then fought a losing battle to support the ground troops. So that was a kind of a glorious, glorious stand. Plus Ultra, how you doing, man? We haven't seen you in the Discord yet. I hope you show up. I don't know if I can pronounce that one. Yes, the helmet that behind me is actually a Black Series Vader helmet. And then there's a company on Etsy named Blue Dog Displays who makes an expanded, like an exploded view stand for the helmet. Oh, I was told we weren't going to get Bobby, but looks like maybe we'll get him for a little bit. We'll fill some time until ABJ shows up. I know that guy.
Oh, hello.
I know that guy. He's always taking my money.
Since what?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Hey, look, that Friday sale. So to anybody who doesn't know, actually, I'll let you take it away. Can you tell us about that Friday sale and exactly what's going on there?
Yeah, sure. So, what this Friday specifically, or just the Friday night sale in general?
Every Friday night sale.
So, well, we've been doing it once a Friday, every Friday, except for literally one. Oh, is Jay here?
Yep, got another one. Talk to us, guys.
Now we're both here. So we've been doing the Friday night live sale once a Friday, every Friday, except for this last Christmas because it fell on a Friday. For almost 3 straight years. Coming up this July. What July? What, Josh? Do you remember?
We started like July 5th, I think. So
okay. So it'll be coming up real quick. So yeah. Every Friday. But aside from that, I mean, the Order 66 Toys live show. We've been doing all kinds of other content a little bit longer than that, including toy reviews, informational videos.
How about an interview with Timothy Zahn?
We've done 2. At least 2 interviews with Timothy Zahn so far.
Another one coming.
Another one.
Yeah, he'll be back out at the store to do the live show again here real soon.
Wow, that's freaking amazing. To anybody who doesn't know, I'm sorry you don't read the books. They are absolutely beautiful.
The newest one just came out.
Yes, and they didn't they do a reprint for one of the we got an echo with one of you guys. Is one of you guys Bobby, maybe do you want to mute? Do you have some headphones?
Let me look. I should have some somewhere. Give me one moment.
Okay, no problem. Josh, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing. How you doing, Russ?
It is so good to talk to you, man. I watched the live today with the absolute stockpile of stuff that you have coming up, and it is nothing short of inspiring and extremely scary.
You don't even know. People don't know because Digi's actually right here next to me.
Hi.
So we're working really hard on lining up. We're trying to get like 10 shows ahead, and that's never happened in the history of the live show. It's always been like a week, maybe 2 weeks ahead, but the further out we can plan them, the better the stock is for the show, so on and so forth.
Right. And you guys, even, I don't know if I joined in probably, it must have been 2-3 months ago. And when I found it, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was the most legendary thing in the world because we have a serious issue right now in the collecting community of stuff not being on pegs ever.
Yeah.
There's
And I don't know what's going on. Do you guys have anything? Do you know what's going on? Why we can't find any toys on the shelves?
yeah, supply chain demand.
It's
It's
a
not
lot
working.
of it. Yeah.
It's
It,
not working. COVID crushed everything as far as
hmm
release dates. Stuff was supposed to be out months ago, and then there was a lot of people don't know there was a big problem with China. The beginning of last year that affected the uh, X-wing community really bad. I don't know if you ever played X-wing tabletop, but I mean it pushed us back an entire year as far as stock that was coming out. So
Jeez, a year?
basically, yeah, a full year.
Yep.
Basically, what it was the tariffs were being renegotiated for imports and exports, and by the stuff that got caught in the middle, it was already on the way when it entered into negotiations.
Right.
They kind of got spanked because by the time stuff got to the port, so FFG was the one that was running the X-Wing game at the time. It's a new company now, but the company FFG Fantasy Flight Games, they were telling me that they had an extra $6 million in tariffs that they were not expecting and that they did not budget for, and stuff sat at the dock for 8 months.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And yet, after all that, it seems like you guys seem to never run out of product.
Well, that's Bobby right there. But
In fact, it's actually falling off of your tables. Every time I watch your live, you can't fit the stuff on the tables.
Yeah, that's
So
well,
what was
we're
your
constantly
biggest
grinding.
So, to anybody who doesn't know, can you guys? So we kind of said, okay, what the Friday Live is, but can you kind of describe exactly what's going on, what people need to do when they come in, when does it go on, and how do they buy the stuff?
So I'll let the host handle that one there, Bobby.
It's super easy. The way it works is every Friday night it starts at 7 p.m. Central Time, which is our time zone. And for those of you watching right now, in case you're local to the show we're on right now, Ross's show here, we're 2 hours ahead of him. So where he's at, it's 6 o'clock. Where we're at, it's 8 o'clock. So 7 p.m. every Friday for us. And we go live on Facebook on the Order 66 Toys show, and that's just Order 66 Toys on Facebook. You watch while we're live, and I mean Ross sees it all the time. He's looking and he's commenting and claiming, and all you got to do is you comment in the comment section while we're live. You're interacting with us. You're interacting with other Star Wars fans from all around the world all the time, and you just type out claim or dibs or gimme or please or some kind of phrase saying that this is a thing that you want, followed by the lot number and the price that we have it set at, because it's not an auction. It's not something you bid on. The prices don't fluctuate. It's just there's the price. There you go. And then we'll talk about the items. Sometimes we'll talk about the characters. We'll go in depth in some of their backstories and things. And if that's something you want or something you're excited about, usually you just claim or whatever, and there you go. And then pay match worked out over the weekend.
Yeah, and I think that's.
For
Go
a
ahead.
long time, like professionally for 12 years, but my entire life is in collectibles and toys and all that. And my family had comic book stores when I was growing up, and I've never seen somebody that's as such a wealth of information as Bobby is for the toys. I'll literally, he'll be working on the table, and I'll go and I'll just pick up. He'll have legitimately 3,000 action figure weapons and guns on the table, and I'll be like, "Hey, what's this one?" And he'll be like, "Oh, that goes to the 2006 clone, but it's not the clone with this color."
That's the craziest part. I think that's almost the most fun part of the live stream is that he'll pick up a loose Boba Fett And I'll be like, oh, it's a loose Boba Fett. And he's like, well, I remember when they used a slightly more blue-gray on the model in 1997, but in June '06, they changed it to a different color. And I'm like, what?
So
Okay,
Bobby-
good to know.
One of our friends, we call him the Silversmith. He's dressing up as Bobby for Halloween, and he's been working on his impression. So he says he picks something up. He'll just walk into the store. He comes and hangs out on Saturdays and Sundays at the store, and he'll be like, "Oh, this item was only available on Target on the East Coast every third Wednesday between 7 and 9 p.m. But only if the left light was flickering."
Yeah, it's like, did you work at that particular Target? How do you know that?
No.
It's just him being ridiculous. You guys that watch the show only get a very small percentage of it. You should see Bobby in the background, like in real life. He doesn't.
Yeah.
What you guys see on the show, that's us. And Bobby actually turns himself down a couple notches. So
I believe that 100%. Yeah. I would, if I could just peep into what's going on in that beautiful brain of yours. I mean,
It's on all the time.
I believe it. Yeah, Josh is a little quiet. I don't know where your mic's at. If you want to lean in a little bit, people are having trouble hearing you a little bit. But I think that's kind of the coolest thing that I found when I hopped on and I found your guys' community. It is as sweet, if not sweeter, than the community that we have here. Everybody's willing to talk to you and hang out. Payment's easy. I think probably the best part is when you get that text message. Heather sends you, hey, this is what you owe, and we'll have it to you in a couple days. And sure enough, in 3 days, you've got a box full of collectibles, mint in box, that are like, oh. Could you imagine trying to find any of this stuff in a store anywhere where I am? You can't.
Mm-mm. It doesn't happen. A lot of the stuff that comes in, especially like new Black Series. That's a question we get frequently is, how are you guys getting the new Black Series? And sometimes it's we try the distributor route, and every distributor we've tried to work with, they always drop the ball every single time. But there's a few local guys here and there who will they'll put in a pre-order for something they want, and then they'll put in a second pre-order just in case. And then if that second pre-order comes through, well, then they just bring it to us and they trade it for something else that they want. And then we're like, cool, well, now that can go into the Friday night, or that can fill somebody's dibs list in case it's on there. But that can go into the Friday night, and then the community gets first crack at it because, well, maybe somebody else missed out on that pre-order, or their pre-order got canceled. So that's usually how that stuff comes in. Somebody always brings it in.
If you can divulge, if you will, how are you getting any of that Power of the Force stuff?
Man,
like Power of the Force 2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Josh was saying that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear me. I'm trying to figure out this dang camera on my iPad.
I can hear you a little bit. You are a little quiet, but I can hear you.
Don't worry about the camera. We're here to hear your sultry voice.
So, long story short, like Bobby yesterday, well, I'll go back 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago, we put something out, said, hey, we're buying collections right now. And we get all these messages. So last week, a guy was like, yeah, so I'm in Kansas City. I have a bunch of stuff. I want to sell it. How does that work? We go through the whole thing. I usually set up all the logistics and the payments and all of that. And I've trained Bobby for the last almost 5 years on the purchasing of all of this, because he already knows all the information about the figures. And now he's learning. He's there. He knows how to do it real well now. But how to buy toys, and he knows what we sell stuff for. So the guy goes, I say, so when do you want us to come out? He goes, oh, it's Saturday. Can you be here on Monday? It's like, well, actually, yeah. So then Bobby and Gingy get in the car. They drive to, we rented a big old, well, not big. It was a 10-foot U-Haul. They get in the car.
That's a lot of action figures. A 10-foot U-Haul is a lot of action figures. Yeah.
So they drove to Kansas City, and Bobby is an absolute madman, and he insists on driving back the same day because he won't sleep anywhere except for his own bed.
Nope.
He's trying to get us that plastic.
Mm-hmm.
So same thing happened this week. We had a collection. I spoke to him last week, and he goes, "Hey, I'm in El Paso. I got 35 totes of, assorted action figures and toys. When can you come? Hey, we can be there on Tuesday." And
Wow.
So
I left.
Bobby and Mike ET drove. They left at 6:15 yesterday.
Yep.
And drove all night. Well, got there, did the deal, paid the guy, got back in the U-Haul, drove back, got home. Like, I think I got a message at 3:35 this morning. Hey, we're back. And then he went home and invested. We unloaded it. Started. The rest of the team was working on pricing and processing the collection. And dude, we are an absolute machine.
I know.
Anybody better?
I've experienced it firsthand, and I look at pictures of your store, and I wish I live in Texas because it's just walls of pure beauty. If I could go to Order 66 every day and check stuff out, absolutely I do.
People say that all the time, and then they walk in and they're like, "I wasn't ready."
Yeah.
I believe that
Every
Yeah.
time. They
So
think they're ready and they're not.
So a question, if I can, for Bobby. We have a lot of guys who are just either starting out their collection or they want to add to it. Obviously, that Friday sale is going to be a beautiful thing for a lot of people who want to, at least, if nothing else, they want to pop in and they want to see what's out there. Because a lot of collectors don't even know what is out there. Maybe they walk through Target and they see 4 empty pegs and then a Jar Jar Binks hanging there, and they're like, well, I don't want any of that,
Oh, it breaks my heart.
So if you,
Of course they want Jar Jar.
I want a Jar Jar, but
That's good.
if
Stop
you so if you had any advice to a new collector or a collector that is trying to expand on what they already have, what would it be?
Honestly, you'd be surprised how often I hear that question. And my advice is always the same. It is there. I explain that there's multiple scales in collecting Star Wars. There's collectors who really like ships and vehicles. There's collectors who really like droids. There's collectors who like specific movies or one of the specific TV shows now, or a specific era or specific factions. And the easiest way to start is I always break down, well, what do you like as far as X, Y, or Z, right? Or I say start with your favorite character or characters, and then we go in. Then I go into breaking that in detail of, well, do you like more detail for a good average price point like Black Series offers, or do you want to be collecting a ton of figures and you want to just be in this for a good long haul? And then I start talking about 3 3/4 scale figures, because 3 3/4 scale is what started it all.
Right.
And if you're someone who's into just the original trilogy and into the classic stuff, then I try to steer people towards vintage. But it all depends on your goals as to what maybe you see yourself collecting as a collector. It's not so much of, well, you're just not getting into Star Wars, start here, here, or here. It's, well, you're just now getting into Star Wars. What do you like so far? Who do you think might be your favorite, or what do you think might be your favorite? And let's kind of focus on that.
Yeah, you have to personalize your collection to what turns you on when you walk in the door and see it staring you in the face.
And that's what's so nice about doing what we do is we see so much of it, and there's so much of it out there, and a lot of new collectors don't realize how much Star Wars there is out there, and that's what you guys have us for. And it is really easy to get started. Now, aside from the Black Series sale being this Friday night at 7, I personally love the Black Series. It of everything from Star Wars for as long as I've collected, which has been a very long time, it's my favorite. It's very consistent. The scaling is really well. The detailing has always been pretty well, and if it isn't good enough, eventually they'll improve it later.
Right.
which we've seen with 40th releases. We've seen it with archive releases. We've seen it with other repacks. So eventually there is going to be improvement if there needs to be. And Hasbro slowly, with some cases, it seems like they're going to get to pretty much everybody's favorite character or characters eventually, unless it's just
At some point.
random Cantina alien that might
Right.
not get a figure down the road.
They'll get a vintage.
The
Right.
most important part, though, Bobby, the Black Series is so important to everybody because it was the automatic entry point. And because
Right.
they're now on the 4th version of it,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, well, I could do just Phase 4 and get all of it
Yeah.
from the time it came out for the completionists.
Right.
Right.
But, you know, it's not like the, what is there? I think there's 7,200 unique action figures in Star Wars right now.
Holy cow.
It's
Yeah,
a lot.
it's
It's a
something
really big
insane.
number.
It's
Yeah.
something
That's
insane.
crazy.
And whereas, you know, if you look at Black Series, you're looking at under 500. So, I mean,
Right.
if you want to take on a task of collecting everything, you don't start with the 3 3/4 inch if you're just now getting started. You start with
Right.
the 6 inch because it's more obtainable, they're more detailed, and then all these
Mhm.
other reasons. That
More expensive.
Right, but they also retain and gain value much better.
I know. Yes, I got some Cara Dunes I held on to the morning I found out that she was let go.
Yeah.
And they're gone. Okay, guys. So I was so excited to have you on here. I'm so pumped. I hope everybody that's in here that's watching is going to be over there on Friday for the sale. I'm going to be there. I'm not even going to be in the state. I'm still going to be on my phone watching it because if nothing else, even if you don't buy anything, which you should, it is so informative when it comes to collecting. And beyond that, you're going to find stuff that no matter how hard you looked, if you went to every single store in your town and the surrounding 100 miles, you're never going to find it. So I think it's really cool what you guys are doing. I hope you keep doing it. I know I'm definitely going to keep being a part of the community for sure. And you guys are going to keep taking money from me, and I will do it gladly.
Listen, man, if you think what we're doing right this second is nice and awesome, give it a month.
Ooh, big
Right,
things
there's-
coming. You heard it here first.
No,
He's right. We've been working on something special.
Yeah?
And
Okay.
and with that special thing, there's other special things that tie into it that we're also working on while that other thing is being worked on. So
all for the better.
They're playing 4D chess in the collecting community for sure.
something like that. And the best part about it is it's not really going to cost you guys, the community. It's not going to cost you guys anything.
Well, we always like that. We're all about free here at X-Wing. So
Well, just imagine all of a sudden you have like the ultimate toolbox for collecting available to you.
I'm into it. I'm
Something
into
like
it.
that. Something
Awesome.
like that.
Awesome.
So-
Well, we are all eagerly, really awaiting whatever you guys have coming. I was happy with what you already have, but if you got more coming, I'm not going to fight it. So
There's always more.
there's always something else, right? There's
We're-
always
we're a
another
little-
figure.
We're a little psychotic about pushing forward. So
It's like sharks. You got to keep swimming.
Good.
Can't stop.
Yes. Keep it coming, man. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I really
Thanks for having
appreciate
us.
it. We'll be there on Friday in full support of the X-Wing community. We'll be flooding the chat and buying things we don't need, but we want.
Or just tune in to have a good time and watch. At the
No,
ver-
buy stuff.
well, that you can, but I enjoy just being there with you guys.
We do
That's
too,
what's
man.
fun about it for me.
We do
Bobby,
too.
He doesn't realize we can sit here and do this for the next 4 hours.
Oh, we can go for a lot longer than that.
I want to have you guys on again. If you guys want to pop on and do a whole collecting night, I really want to do that. So
We can ta-
if I
yeah.
can grab you guys again, what do you think?
You just got to reach out. Just
Okay.
message us.
I
Yep.
will do that. I will do that. I will absolutely do that.
Sweet.
Sounds good.
You guys rock. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll see you on Friday, okay?
See you then. Thanks for having
All right.
us.
Bye, guys. Now, he's here, everybody. We are so excited. I'm sorry we got to hop right into it, but the poor man's been sitting there waiting for me to bring him into the stream. He's the one, the only, often imitated, never disintegrated He's a black Jedi. What's going on, man?
I just gotta say, X-Wing, really like you, man. I really like what you do over here, but you got me sitting behind stage,
Sorry.
just like some, what's up with that, man? I mean,
I am so
you
sorry.
invite me to
bro.
the show, you make me wait. I don't know if you know this, X-Wing, but I'm big time now, bro.
He's kind of important.
I'm
you
the
know,
big, look, YouTube money. I got this. I got the gold.
whew.
I got the chains.
Sheesh.
All
Can we
is fake.
get a clap for that?
I'm just playing with you, bro. Thank you
You
for
want me to-
having me on here, man.
You want me
I
to bring it
appreciate
in? Bring it in?
Yeah, bring it in. Back it up.
Back up a little bit.
Back it up.
Back
You're
it
too close. You're too
Let me
close.
shake your hand.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
I appreciate
He watches
you,
the
man.
videos. X-Wings actually watches the videos. I see that. man.
Absolutely,
He's
I
a
do,
fan.
man. I've been a fan of your community for a long time, man. You make good stuff.
I appreciate you, man. And for anyone like in the chat doesn't know, that was a joke. I don't mind waiting for a while. It was all a joke. I'm not a big time YouTuber at all. I'm happy. No, I'm happy to be here, man, on the channel. I appreciate you having me on.
That's awesome, man. No, I'm super glad you came in. I know you had some stuff going on today. I hope everybody's doing all right.
Yeah, man, everything's doing good, dude. It's not a big deal at all. I'm glad I could come on. I felt I was listening to you guys backstage, and I felt like so out of my element because, like, don't get me wrong, I love Star Wars figures, but like, I have my Boba, of course, and let's see, that's that's about it. I don't have that many figures at all.
What? Come on.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I have well, I don't want to move her because she might fall. I have my Captain Phasma when I actually thought she's going to be a great character. I bought that, like, I want to say a few months before Last Jedi came out. Like when they
Was
were,
it one of the like Walgreens specials?
I don't know where I got it from. I think I got it from Target.
You have a Ray too. I saw it today.
No,
you
I
can't
literally
hide from the
bought that.
community anymore. You have a Ray.
I literally bought that just for that skit. Okay, just for that skit.
You're telling me
Just
it
so
was
you
on the
know.
shelf?
The
You're
Ray?
telling me
No,
it was on the shelf.
No, the Ray was not on the shelf. I got it a few days ago. It's somewhere. It's actually across my room. Someone actually asked that in the comments. They were like, "So APJ, the real question is, why do you have a Ray thing?"
They got you.
Yeah, no. They've exposed me, but no, really, it was for that. I mean, I try not to hate on anyone who likes like Ray character. Like, if you like it, that's cool. Like, for instance, on my channel earlier today, and I'm sorry, I don't know what you plan to talk about. This might be way off topic, but
I'm putting you in the hot seat today.
but no, like, someone on my channel was just like basically saying how my channel and channels like mine, how we put down the sequels, but how the sequels were actually really good and how they're way better than the prequels. And here's my thing. That's your opinion. That's totally great. I'm fine with that. But I don't think, put it this way, compared to like other channels, I think I'm pretty tame. Like, I don't go out of my way to just hate on the sequels for no reason. And I don't get wild with it. I don't think. I just kind of say like my feelings. I don't, degrade anyone or anything like that.
Right.
And I feel like, if you think the sequels are good, that's your opinion. I don't.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And I totally get that, and I kind of feel the same way. It's one of those things where we've become kind of soft as a community, as to where instead of attacking somebody makes you angry, it's attacking something that you like makes you angry, to now we're just saying we don't like what you like makes you angry. And that's a rough road to go down, I think.
For sure. It's I think it's a slippery slope and this kind of happened with the whole Levi and Star Wars theory situation too that I touched on. Like, you shouldn't have to have like a content creator like something like to validate you. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like, we're just people. Like, I get some people like really like our content and they want us to like what they like, but like at the end of the day, we're just individuals like them, and we have our own opinions on life, on Star Wars, on entertainment.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely. And you know, I try to see I do the best I can to try to see the light in the sequels. So I always kind of draw the comparison to me when I was a little kid, when I got to light up those really crappy flick open lightsabers.
right?
And when I did that for the first time when I was 7 and it turned green, I was
Oh, is that your Youngling Slayer 3000? What lightsaber?
no, that's a different one. But
Okay.
but when you light that lightsaber up for the first time, I was Luke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was in my room by a kid by myself, and I was Luke. And I try to think about that girl nowadays, the little girl who's 7, 8 years old, who doesn't want to play with Barbies. She doesn't know where she fits in, and her dad buys her the saber, and she lights it up, and she's Rey. Like, that's awesome. If that's how we got that kid into the Star Wars community and loving it, that's awesome. Now let's show them what else is out there.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from people that like the sequels. I could see why maybe they don't enjoy my content because I don't like if I'm talking bad about the sequels, which for one, I don't think I like I said, I don't think I completely crap on them all the time.
I don't
But
think so either.
even if I don't like them, I could see why. Okay, I just won't watch your videos because I don't want to hear you talk about them.
Right.
And my thing is, like you said, like for these kids, it's different because for kids, like I totally get it. Like when I was young, the prequels were everything to me. Like I loved the prequels.
Yes.
They were my. I actually saw the original trilogy first, but the prequels were essentially my Star Wars movies. I was 12 when Revenge of the Sith came out. I remember begging my mother to take me to see it. And to me, those movies were great. And it wasn't until I got older that I kind of went back and I was able to say, like, I don't know. Some of this stuff is kind of questionable. And I feel maybe not all of them, but I feel some of these kids are going to do the same thing. They're going to, go back and be like, well, I guess the sequels aren't as good as I thought they were. Do
you believe that in your soul?
Yeah, I think that's just how life is, though. When you're a kid and there's certain entertainment you watch as a child and you just loved it, and then you get older and you're just like, "What did I see? What did I see in this again?" I don't understand. And I mean, the prequels, Star Wars is Star Wars, so I always can find some kind of enjoyment in it. But episode 1 and 2 really just don't do it for me that much anymore. I like some of the moments there.
Yeah,
Revenge of the Sith, I still love.
Well, Revenge of the Sith will always go down as one of the best Star Wars movies of all time.
Yeah, it's my third favorite.
Yeah,
it's my third favorite.
What's 1 and 2?
Well, it kind of goes back and forth between A New Hope and Empire. They kind of fight for number 1 and 2 all the time.
Yeah.
Just because, A New Hope's where it all began. And Empire is just, in my opinion, one of the best movies ever made. So...
Oh, I can agree there. And that's the thing about A New Hope is that it's Star Wars. It's the Star Wars, the first one we got. So we jumped in and automatically started just jabbing about Star Wars, which is awesome. I love when I can just talk to somebody like this about Star Wars. It makes me so happy.
Yeah, I gotta say, I love your backdrop, by the way.
Thank you.
But I just I would love to just see that in all its glory and maybe steal a few things while you're not looking. But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you're gonna say?
No, you're good, man. You're good. So, I had some questions for you. I told you I was going to put you on the hot seat, but the hot seat's not going to be that hot. It's going to be more like a lukewarm kind of deal.
Is this Mustafar right now?
No, not quite. This is like Naboo. It's just pleasantly warm.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's like springtime.
Yeah, springtime in Naboo. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it because I don't have a lot of pull in the YouTube community.
No,
I've been on for I've been on for 3 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right. But even still, the thing I love about my community is that I've said, let's do everything we can to support small content creators, even if it's 230 people that can pop into a live stream that has 4 viewers and just flood it and get them all excited. I think that's awesome. So,
dude, that'd be
if you had any advice for somebody who's just starting out, or even more, somebody who's been doing it for 2 years and is just not seeing any kind of growth, what kind of advice do you have for those small content creators?
I always feel weird giving advice because I've been doing it since December. And I mean, I have learned stuff, but it always feels weird, like giving advice because I'm new myself, you know. But I think I would say for me, and we can talk some more off stream, but like, because this might get really long. But I think for me, the biggest thing is loving what you talk about and working super hard at it, which might sound so like, well, yeah, okay, everyone says that, but I feel like everyone hears, and I'm still working on this myself. I feel like everyone hears hard work and they're just like, oh yeah, work hard. But I mean like work hard. Like when you get up, this is what you do. And when you go to bed at night, you're thinking already, okay, what's the next move tomorrow? Like,
Yep.
it really takes that when you're beginning to grow because YouTube, once you understand what YouTube wants from you, I feel like you can grow pretty quickly on YouTube.
All it wants is your soul.
Well, it does want that. But really all it wants is for you to make the algorithm happy. And all the algorithm asks from you, I should say, is to, first of all, like they want your click-through rate to be good, which means like,
right.
Yeah, I'm sure you know all this stuff. And
right.
They want your watch time to be good.
Right.
Literally, if you can conquer both of those things, you can conquer the algorithm. Now, I will say this, and some people who watch my videos, they might be like, oh, we're going to expose ABJ on this. But I'll give you an inside tip on something I do for that. And I think this can help creators big time. To get your watch time up. And it sounds so bad, but just don't. I see so many people start a video and it's like a 6-minute video. It's an 8-minute video. And they talk about everything they needed to talk about in the first minute and a half. So if I'm the person that's just finding your channel, or even if I'm subscribed to you, I learned everything I needed to learn. And now you're just ranting for 5.5 minutes. I'm off the video. I heard everything.
Right.
So now some people get mad at me for this. I get comments like, get to the point. But a lot of people that subscribe to me, like, and a lot of people that subscribe to other YouTubers, they like that feeling of like, a lot of times they like you as a person. Like, you know, you're a Star Wars fan like them, and they like hearing you talk about Star Wars.
Right.
But I think it helps if, like, you don't get to like the meat of the video until 2 minutes in. And then you talk about what you need to talk about for like another 2 to 3 minutes. So now you've gotten like 5 minutes of watch time out of people in a 7-minute video. And then YouTube goes, they watched 5 out of 7 minutes of this. Must be a pretty good video. Let's push it. So
okay. So that explains the bring it in. Bring it. No.
That's just kind of become a staple because I love it and people seem to like it.
I love it, man.
Sometimes I will like give like for example, in one of my latest videos, I hadn't really talked to all my subs about how I felt about the Bad Batch yet. So, you know, in the first minute and a half, I was talking about the Bad Batch, what I thought about that. And, you know, I hope Dave Filoni can, you know, that kind of stuff. And it's not that like, that's wrong. You know, you're still talking about Star Wars, and there's a lot of people that were interested to see what I had to say about the Bad Batch, but that wasn't the point of the video. So people that were there for the topic were still going to stay through that. And you might make some people mad. I mean, there are going to be a few people that are like, well, just get to the point. But one, that's not how YouTube is going to work for you, more than likely.
Right.
And there's going to be a lot more people that just want to like, they don't care. They're just like, yo, this guy's cool. You know what I mean?
Right. You gotta be the person people want to talk to.
Yeah. So yeah, don't give away all the goods in the first minute of a 8-minute video, because more than likely your watch time is going to be horrible. And also just staying up to date on like current events, man. And
right.
I get so many people that they ask, you know, what can I do? And then I'll check out a channel, and I'm not saying like I get like hundreds of requests, but I've had people like ask me, and I'll check out their channel, and they have a video about what kind of food Obi-Wan likes to eat. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, like something really random or something like that. Which,
I get it. Yeah.
Which is fine and dandy. But I'll be honest, when you're a small content creator starting out, it's going to be hard to grow that way, because the two biggest things for small content creators, your growth is going to come from like YouTube search usually,
right,
and YouTube suggestions. So if it's not being searched, it's gonna be hard to grow if you're starting a channel like that.
So if I just put out a video tomorrow that
Mhm.
says Kathleen Kennedy fired, confirmed by 5 sources, I
Hey,
will
if you've
have
got- if you've got the-
15,000 subscribers.
I don't know about 15,000 subscribers, but I, you know what? If you tagged it right, it'll probably get views, but you probably get a lot of people upset when they figure out that none of this is confirmed at all. So I don't know how many subs you would grow. Here's another thing. Yeah, titling your videos, like they've got to be. And this, like I said, I guess this is ABJ exposed. Some people might get pissed at me for saying this. Not clickbait in the sense of like someone clicks on the video and was like, dude, this wasn't what the video was about at all. You told me that, Kathleen Kennedy is, in trouble at Lucasfilm. And then you talked about, I don't know, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
the title has to be like a newspaper headline. Like, it's got to be interesting, like we've all done that thing. We've clicked on an article and they made it sound a little bit more like intriguing than it was maybe when you clicked on it. I'm not saying that the video won't be good.
Yeah.
But like, then you click on it and then they're kind of like, oh, that's what they meant by this. But then they get on the video and they enjoy the videos. It's like, oh yeah, I like this guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm not saying like, don't lie, but at the same time, like, make it interesting to click on. Like,
You have to advertise.
Right. And
Yeah.
people will get up. There's going to be people that get upset with you, but then there's going to be a lot of people that love you. Like, if I get 50 dislikes, like I've got a video, like, I don't know, like 70 dislikes, but then it's got like 2,000 likes. Like, yeah, 70 dislikes to some people, that's a lot, but 2,000 people loved it apparently. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you don't get mad at a cologne company when you buy the cologne and on the billboard there's a Ferrari and a beautiful woman on your arm, but you buy the cologne and you don't have a Ferrari and a beautiful woman on your arm.
Right.
It's advertisement.
So I would say titles and just titles, working hard, staying up on current events, because and this is the whole way I look at YouTube. There are things I would like to do on YouTube that I'm not doing yet. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't like the videos I make, because I do enjoy them. But there's other content I would like to make as well. But I know it won't. I'm in a growth stage right now, and I know it won't like help me grow like the way I want to. Like,
you never know.
I mean, you never. That's true, but at the same,
I could deploy the X-Wing Nation to that video and just.
Well, I say that from experience, because I'll put out a video that I really wanted to make, like my tweets video, and it gets like 3,000 views, and then I'll put out a video on a current topic and gets like 20,000 views. So it's obvious like
That's
which
insane.
one is helping it grow, and the other one that's kind of like niche, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really, I know that's kind of all over the place, but that's
no, I hear everything you're saying, and that's kind of the way it is. If you want to be really successful with your YouTube, that's what like you said, you got to make the algorithm happy, and that's just the way of the beast. That's kind of how it is,
But at the same time, like, and this is really easy to do, just don't lose your soul. Like, if you're making videos that you hate to make, like, just because you want to be successful, at the end of the day, is it really
Find
worth
help?
it? Yeah, I mean, is it really worth it? I do enjoy talking about rumors. I do enjoy talking about leaks. I would like to do more than that, but as I grow right now, it's what I'm focusing on.
Well, you can always come here and pour out your soul, man. We're enjoying having you on already. If we can segue into that, speaking of rumors and all the such, we had some potentially devastating, maybe it's not a big deal, news come out within the last 48 hours about Obi-Wan. Yeah, so
saw all the writers and the producers and all that good stuff on there.
So we got our final list, and it was not only that John and Dave were not taking part in it, but we also had a very interesting choice for the writer, along with some interesting kind of backups for him. What is your take? I mean, I watched the video, but what's your take on what's going on here?
Here's a funny thing. I got someone. So you watched that video. Would you say I was pretty calm in that video?
Yeah.
I had someone tell me. I swear I'm not letting the trolls get to me, guys. But I had someone tell me that, like, oh, I've changed and now I'm all like screw Disney this and screw Disney that, and I'm like, bro, what did you watch the video? I was pretty calm.
Well, you did take your test the other day.
Yeah, that was.
You took your test.
I actually really enjoyed that. I thought that was pretty funny.
I haven't taken it yet. I really want to take it, but I know I'm probably just going to pass it with flying colors. So
super privileged, my guy. I mean, look at that background. That's privilege right there. Look at all those. Beautiful Star Wars figures.
How could I speak about Disney with a background like this?
Exactly, man. No, but no, my feeling is I would be lying to say I'm not worried at all. But like I said in that video, I'm not like, not panicked. I'm just like,
right.
If I'm just looking at the evidence, it's kind of worrying. Like, no Dave, no John. And obviously, like, people in the comments were saying they can't do it all. Like, they're not Supermen. They've got all these projects they're working on. So I get that. But a show as big as Obi-Wan.
That's my question. So, yeah, they have a bunch of projects going on, but this is arguably the most important thing since The Force Awakens when it comes to Star Wars content. Why would you not have your A-list all over this as opposed to Joby, who's doing Transformers?
Yeah, and he produced John Wick 3 and he produced Edge of Tomorrow. Now, Edge of Tomorrow.
Right.
Exactly. Edge of Tomorrow, I actually really enjoyed that movie.
I like that movie.
Yeah. It's a really good movie. But he didn't write it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what is this? I don't know this dude from a can of paint. Like, what is this dude doing on Obi-Wan Kenobi? Like, it's just weird to me, man.
It makes us ask questions. Why?
Yeah. Now, the show could come out and I could be like, all my doubts and worries would be put to the side. And I'm like, what's his name? Joby, right? I think. Yeah. I'd be like, Joby, you the man, Joby. You know, I could be doing that.
Right.
Oh, Joby-Wan Kenobi. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be his name.
I totally agree.
Joby-Wan. So
what?
Go ahead.
So what does that do to? Because the hype right now is the Filoni-verse, right? The Favloni-verse. Everybody's excited about John and Dave and what they can do because we feel like since the sequel trilogy, they have handed us something that has felt the most Star Wars-y to some of the older fans. Mm-hmm. If they come out and they do this, what does that do to the community? Do you think the Favloni, it's not the fandom menace. I still don't know what that is, but the Favloni fans, if Kathleen Kennedy's got her name, if Kathleen's got her name on the front of it and it turns out to be some of the best Star Wars we've ever seen, what happens to the community?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, Kathleen's got her name on Mando season 1 and season 2 as a producer, but I mean, no one, we don't give that woman credit for that. No one's going to give this woman credit if it's good. Because from what we know, she's not creatively involved.
Right.
I mean, look, I'm one of those people where I don't like Kathleen, obviously, but I'm not a person that likes to blindly hate. I get people, and that's fine. Like you get your own, opinion and own rights to think how you want to think. But I get comments and see comments all the time where it's like you could tell it's just blind hate for people. And if Kathleen was to do something good, if I heard she made a creative decision and it was good, I'd say, okay, she did a good job with that. I still don't like her, but that was good.
Right.
But I don't know how much credit. I mean, I can't really give her credit if she's not doing anything creative. Like, so what? You gave them money or got people what they needed. I mean,
or not even that. Ooh. You just wanted your name on the front of it. Who knows? Or you don't know the inner workings of what's going on there.
Yeah. So,
and to me, if there was a show that came out tomorrow that was the best Star Wars that I've ever seen, and it was written, produced, directed, and shot by Kathleen Kennedy, and it was the best Star Wars I'd ever seen, I wouldn't care.
Imagine if that happened, though. Dude, people would lose their minds.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'd make a video on that. We are not worthy, Kathy. We are not worthy.
No, absolutely. And that's what we have to. I think that's what we have to do as a fandom is just accept that. Hopefully things will change, and if they don't, then we're still going to be right where we are.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest though, that's never going to happen. I don't think Kathy has a creative bone in her body. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know her personally, but
Yeah.
everything I've heard, we don't have to worry about admitting we're wrong anytime soon.
Yeah. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with Obi-Wan. I'm cautiously optimistic. It doesn't. The thing I'm worried about the most is not even the Joby guy. The thing I worry about the most is that I forget her name, but one of the
creative director from
is it Rise of
Skywalker?
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker, and that kind of makes me just like, bruh, why?
But you don't know what her involvement was on the Rise of Skywalker. Maybe she gave us the little tidbits that we liked from Rise of Skywalker, which were few and far between. Maybe she was totally responsible for it.
What did you like in Rise? I liked Babu Frick. Babu Frick. That's about it. Now there's some stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm trying to think. What else did I like? That's tough. I don't. I mean, I guess Luke not being totally, I guess him not totally hating the Jedi anymore was cool.
I guess the best part would have been him grabbing the saber and saying a Jedi's weapon deserves more respect.
I can't even get behind that though, because it
ties it right back.
It just felt so. It's not even that. It's that it felt so like we messed up, guys. Sorry,
sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry. I just
like the South Park episode where he's laying on the. We're sorry.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Yes,
I was just like, bruh. That's how I felt in the theater, bruh. What is this?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I think hopefully we're definitely, okay, here we go. Sequel trilogy, the best thing it did, I think it drew a lot of the Star Wars community together while tearing it apart completely. It also drove a lot of us together too.
Brought us together in hate, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it did ignite some people in against a common enemy or something.
Right, and the prequels started getting a lot of love.
Yeah, which is ironic. Ironic, isn't it?
Cool for me, man. I'm stoked on it. I've always loved the sequels. I didn't even have that spot post-adolescence where I came back and I'm like, oh, these suck. I've always loved the prequels.
That's the thing. Like, I watched Attack of the Clones a few months ago.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's not
I love it. It's terrible, man.
But it has a lot of cool moments that I really love. Like, that's the thing. I can't say that about the sequels as much. Like, there are some things in the sequels that I like, but then ultimately I know where it's going. Like in Force Awakens, for example, there's so many cool little things in there. I'm like, I remember watching, like, ooh, I wonder where that's going. But now that I know, like, I can't even watch that movie anymore. I'm just like, well,
because you know where it went.
Yeah, that's never getting answered.
Or didn't go. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, like the whole Force vision and the Knights are in stuff. I remember leaving and being like, "Oh, what's gonna happen?" And now it's kind of like,
so pumped on that. The story for a later time from Maz Kanata, I was so pumped on that.
I always thought it was weird though. I always thought it was like a story for another time. Like, what's okay? Like I thought. I mean, I guess we'll figure it out.
She was like bar owner Yoda. I was excited to hear her stories, and then.
I was never like a huge fan. I was fine with her character, but then The Last Jedi happened, and like that whole scene with her just made me feel like, what? Like, when she's like,
was that the holograph where she's in the trade dispute?
Fighting.
Yeah.
And she's like, go to and find the man with the red plume. I'm like, how does she know he's gonna be wearing this? How does she know he's gonna be there?
The red plum bloom. Like, okay,
like,
sure.
All right, Maz. Sure. All seeing Maz.
Guess I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, Maz is all seeing.
Thanks for trying to be Yoda.
That's it. Just really sucks, man, because those movies have potential.
And they had a lot of potential and a lot of money behind them, but unfortunately, we didn't have any source material. So what? Can you do?
That's right. Yeah, Star Wars has no source material. Forgot about that.
So, God, we're getting toxic here, ABJ.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
We got to be careful. People are going to be all up in your chat and calling you a terrible human being.
Man, I welcome the trolls. I feed off the trolls.
That's perfect. That was going to be my next question. Is negativity on YouTube? It's the internet. So it's going to happen. It doesn't matter what you do, how perfect you are. You could be a shining deity in golden armor, and people are going to hate you.
You could be Star Wars Theory.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy, I mean, you were on Nerd Theory.
Yeah.
Which is awesome, by the way. It was awesome seeing you there. But
yeah, that was so cool.
I'm like, bro, like, I seriously do not get how people can dislike Theory. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I get, like, there's people in life that, you know, I might like someone, you might be like, yeah, I don't know what you see in that person. But, like, the man's not, he's always nice. I don't get it. I don't get it. But
well, that's because you have something called reason and logic, and those people that are hating on him or hating on me or hating on you, it's actually not actual hate. I don't think they're clutching their pearls and shaking and actually hating anybody. I think they're bored and they just want to go and hate somebody because they're Sith. They think it makes them powerful.
I think too that some of these people are just jealous, man. Like, I'm not gonna call any names, but like some of the comments I get from people like about my channel, like, your channel's just garbage or whatever. I've like clicked on their profiles and I'll see that they're content creators and they're getting like 10 views a video the most. I'm like, maybe you're just mad that like
sorry
your content and it's like no one likes it. And then
you're saying the same thing I'm saying, but you're getting views. Yeah, well, it's because people like me. I'm sorry.
You know,
and they'll never grow past that. That's the sad thing, is they'll never grow past it. But then you can find some small content creators that are getting 10 views that are amazing people and deserve a lot more love.
Exactly. You deserve a lot more love on your channel. I was gonna ask you. Well, actually, let me continue with that. So, was that a question? I'm sorry. What was like the question in there? Like,
where did we even start?
How do I deal with hate? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, do you at all? I would hope that you just don't and you just let it go. But sometimes you got to deal with it.
It's just funny you're asking me this today because I was responding to the trolls today. I usually, dude,
a dangerous path this is.
A lot of people, I feel like when you start getting hundreds of comments, I hate saying stuff like that because I think people are going to think I'm bragging or something. I'm not trying to brag when I say that. But sometimes
you're good.
Some of my videos get a lot of comments. At least for me, they do. Some channels get thousands of comments. But I'll read. I read all of them, bro. Like I do. Like I know some people might not think that I would, but I do. And I can't lie. Like you'll see one and like it'll get to you, man. Sometimes you're just like, bro, like why did you like this? I'm just trying to live my life. Like why are you just doing this? But usually I just ignore it. I don't respond to it. But today I don't know. It just depends on my mood, really. So every once in a while I'll get in a mood and I'm just like, you know what, bro, I'm not taking this today.
Did somebody get to AVJ today?
No, it's not that they get to me. It's just I'm the kind of person where like I'm very, and anyone who knows me in person would say this, like I'm very I don't know what the word is for it. Like I can like I'll defend myself, but usually I'm just very like, some people, if someone says something to them, it's like, nah, we're gonna fight about this. Like I'm not like that. I'm just kind of like, yeah, what? I'll just shrug it off.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, I'll just be like, maybe that just builds up sometimes, and I'll just be like, you know what, Brad, nah. let's talk about this. Like, got
me on the wrong day.
Yeah. Anyway, so. But yeah, I don't.
They feed off of that kind of stuff.
Exactly. They like it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I got ABJ's attention. I got him to yell at me.
The funniest thing about it to me is that these people that hate you so much, or at least they say, like I've got people like today, for example, that were saying stuff like, man, I can't stand your channel or whatever. Why does it keep popping up? And I wanted to be like, well, if you stop clicking on the videos, it'll probably stop showing up in your recommended.
Yeah, it completely go away. There's a lot of people on YouTube.
Yeah. And like I got in this like back and forth with this dude, and he was just saying like, oh, I choose to dislike your videos. I don't care if it helps you. At least it'll bring your reputation down. And I don't think people know this, but like nowadays disliking videos on YouTube, unless it's like a serious ratio, actually kind of helps the video.
Have you seen the Oscars?
Yeah. But it helps the video because YouTube,
right?
They used to have it like years ago where if you got dislikes, they were like, oh, people don't like this. Now it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like, I forget what they say. I forget what YouTube calls it, but they take that into account. Like, oh, okay, so they didn't like it, but people are interacting with this video, so let's push it.
I was gonna say, yeah, it could be some forced arguments, you know, in the comment section.
Yeah, they just count that as interaction now.
Yeah.
So I mean, disliking videos, you still had to watch it. You still gave me some AdSense.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. Somebody's clicking on it. I don't care what it is. Somebody's clicking on it.
I'm just saying, yeah, like if you don't like me so much, you're actually helping support me. So I don't understand.
Right.
Just don't watch, man, if you don't like it.
Their hate has made you strong. Okay, so quick question. Because I have to use the restroom. Would you be willing to talk to anybody from the community here if they wanted to pop on and ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, man, as long as they don't, not doing nothing wild when they get in here. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Man.
Look, everybody that I have so far in my community has been some of the most wholesome, awesome, amazing people that are out there. So
I'm just joking. I'm sure everyone's cool.
I shot out the link to Braden in the Discord. If anybody wants to let us know in the chat, if you want to hop on and ask ABJ a couple questions. Aiden would like to hop on. Aiden's a good guy. He's a wholesome dude.
Get him in here. I feel like I've seen him in my chat before, maybe. But
he's with everybody, man. He's a good guy.
But yeah, go do what you go use the little bantha room. Do what you got to do. We'll be here.
Why you gotta say little?
I didn't mean it like that.
No, we'll get some people in here and get you talking. Braden's working on it right now, so. I just want to thank you again for popping on, man. It's awesome. We've been messaging back and forth, but I haven't had the time to personally talk to you. So this has been fun, man. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, man. I love talking about Star Wars with people. So anytime.
Man. Do you have, well, hold on here. I wrote notes.
I was about to say, did you write these questions down? Because I feel bad now because
I did like a brief outline on a piece of cardboard because I was like, don't walk into this like an idiot.
Nah, man. I think you do great. I just feel like I feel bad because some of the questions you asked me, I feel like I didn't give like good, solid answer. I think
you did, man, for sure.
So, well, I appreciate it. If you got something from it, then that's good.
I did, no, and it's good to hear, it's weird. I'm in this kind of like, I don't know what the heck I am. I don't know. I started YouTube 3 weeks ago. You know what I mean? And, God, it's been a lot of fun. The best part is the community,
Yeah, dude, that is I always tell Justin this from Justin Is Lost. The best thing about this so far is, it's just the people I've met. And talking Star Wars with people, because I have like one person like that I'm close to in person that loves Star Wars as much as me.
I do too. He's in the chat and he hates it now.
Oh wow, yeah. So, but that's the thing. Like with COVID, I haven't seen him as much, and so it's just cool to now have like hundreds of people to talk about it with.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's awesome.
Here he is.
Yo, what's going on, my guy?
With that, I'm gonna take my leave. I will be right back.
How's it going, man?
You see how he does, man? He gets us on his own channel and then he bounces. So what kind of host is this man? No, I'm just playing. How you doing, dude? I feel like I've seen your name in the chat on my channel before. I don't know for sure.
But, I've watched a few of your videos.
Okay.
But I do like the content. I really like what you're doing.
Hey man, I appreciate you, dude. I really do.
No problem, man.
I do. But yeah, man. So what's up? I mean, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer any of them. Or if you just want to talk Star Wars, we can do that too.
Still pop in and say hi for a sec. I can't stay for long, but
no, that's no problem, dude.
Yeah, I was listening to what you had to say in the sequel trilogy, and I completely agree. I think everyone will have their differing opinions on Star Wars, but at the end of the day, it's still Star Wars, and we can all enjoy it for what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get with some people's anger because they love Star Wars so much, but I always say this. I feel like there's three sides to the fandom right now. You know, there's people that like absolutely just will love, and you can stop me by the way if you have to go. I'm sorry because
No,
I'll
you're
go
good,
off on
Ben. I want to
tangents.
hear what you have to say.
Well, I just feel like there's that one group that's like anything Star Wars. Give it to me. I love it. I love Disney, Star Wars. I love all of it. And in my opinion, I mean, I don't necessarily like that because, well, they can like what they want, but in my opinion, it's kind of like, you know, not all of it's good. And then you've got, I think, people more in the middle like me, where I don't necessarily agree like with what Disney did to Gina or with I didn't like the sequels, but at the same time, I don't boycott Star Wars to the point where I will not watch stuff that I enjoy. Like I'm gonna watch Mando season 3. I'm watching the Bad Batch. I'm having fun with it. I want to support the good stuff and speak out on the bad stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the last faction, the third group right now, fans, where it's just like, nah, nothing. If it ain't original, if the original trilogy, don't talk to me about it. If it ain't the EU, I don't want to hear about it. And I think that's not really a good way to be either, simply because you're going to miss out, man. Like, if you love Star Wars, all right, you shouldn't let Kathleen, you shouldn't let Disney take that away from you. Because some of these guys, like, they want to watch the Bad Batch. They want to watch Mando, but they just be like, nah, I can't give, you know, Disney any credit.
They're closing themselves off to the Force.
Right. Like, no, man, that's the thing. Like, Disney's going to be fine with or without you. I totally respect people's decision because it is your decision. But, you know, your boycott is not going to make Disney, you know, go under. So at the end of the day, what you can do is you can have your data impact them because they can look at your data and be like, oh, wow, more people are interacting with the originals and the prequels. They're interacting with the Bad Batch and Mando, but they don't seem to like the sequel stuff too much. You know,
You're telling me Biomes wasn't top of the chart for Disney?
right? Once I found out what that was, I didn't even click on that mess.
I watched the whole thing and I was delightfully disappointed because I was on Nerd Council and I had such high hopes for May the 4th. I was saying we were going to get Battlefront 3, we were going to get a Kenobi teaser,
We
and
might
then
get a
they gave
Battlefront
me
3 reveal.
Biomes.
Wait, what did you say, Aiden?
We might be getting a Battlefront 3 reveal.
Really? Why you say that?
Because, all right, I've been doing a lot of research on Battlefront 3.
Oh, he's been
and
digging.
I've come across some various sources.
Okay.
And I was able to talk. I was very lucky to talk to some. I can't say anything about it, but some really cool people about it. And you know what?
Ooh.
Battlefront 3 might be around the corner one of these days. I don't know.
We've got an insider here on
Okay,
X-Wing.
Aiden.
You heard it first
You-
here
you-
on X-Wing.
Yeah, that's right. You heard it first. Battlefront 3 tomorrow. No, it's playing. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know, man, because I heard that May 4th was supposed to have some exciting stuff, but
Yeah, how'd that
didn't
go?
happen. Yeah, it didn't happen. I think he said he'll be back, but yeah, it didn't happen. You know,
I felt
So-
a little slapped in the face and a little disenfranchised on May the 4th. I'm not gonna lie. I was so hyped.
I was waiting, dude. I remember I took a nap and I was like, oh, when I wake up, it's gonna be some announcements. I bet. Woke up
Like Christmas morning.
Yeah, woke up was like, where's the announcements? What's going on?
You got Biomes and fly-throughs.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. We got Bad Batch. That's cool. That's great. But like,
Yeah.
it's May 4th. You gotta.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing too, and I think something we're not given enough credit for is that they have like 10 shows going on right now. You know, but we're still hungry. We're still so hungry for it. You know what I mean? We just want something.
Thing. Like, if you got 10 shows, show me something. You know, show me a little
Yeah.
teaser, a little sizzle
How
reel.
about a teaser?
It doesn't even have to be like I know it's probably like being edited, but like a behind the scenes sizzle reel or something.
Yeah.
I would took that. You know, just something
Well,
to get me hyped.
Do you think so? Some stuff's been popping up kind of in the background of like set leaks for Obi-Wan Kenobi and stuff like that.
Right.
Do you think Disney's involved at all at dropping any of that stuff?
Leaking stuff? Oh, bro. I feel like all these companies leak their stuff all the time. I think there's a lot of control leaks that go on, especially
Yeah.
at Marvel. especially in Marvel, dude. Like Marvel
Yeah.
stuff gets leaked to the point where it's like it's no way that they're not having a hand in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because so with Star Wars, probably I think it's just little stuff here and there to like make people be like, look, we're still working on stuff. Talk about it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting, because I know we got another guy that's coming in that wants to talk to you. What did you think about Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Did you enjoy it?
Thought it was very meh. And could be reasons for that. Like Josh and Dinner Nerds was talking about it, and I'm not in on the Marvel crowd at all. So me neither. I don't talk to anyone that has inside sources or anything like that. Josh is about he's like my Marvel news source.
Yeah.
And yeah, as far as he heard, is like they had a ton of stuff that was cut because of, the big vid,
The big vid. Oh, yeah. Can't say the word. You got to call it the coof.
yeah, the big coof. So
yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I thought it was cool. So there was a brief clip. I think Ewan McGregor did like a live the other day, and he was talking. I don't remember. It wasn't Good Morning America. I don't remember if it was Conan O'Brien or Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah. He was on some late night show. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was saying that the outfit looks a little different. It's something that we haven't seen yet. What got any speculations on that?
My initial thoughts, and I feel like everyone's initial thoughts apparently were, Clone Wars armor.
Right.
Which I mean would be dope. And I do hope we see at some point. But he said never seen before. And I guess live action, we never have seen Clone Wars armor. But that also could just mean like new costume that we've never seen before. Like it is maybe he just looks a little bit different than maybe he's going undercover so he's not Jedi'd out, because
yeah, I can hear. Yeah,
maybe he's just dressing more civilian-y.
Well, and I mean, would you really expect Obi to walk into Mos Eisley wearing Jedi robes?
Right. Like, I mean, I guess he did that in the originals, but that was kind of before I guess so much lore was established, and now I could see them being like, well, the Empire is hunting Jedi.
Yeah.
It probably makes sense for him not to dress like a Jedi.
Right.
So that's
and beyond that, thinking. He still got hit in the spaceport when he was walking to the Hangar Bay with the Falcon.
Yeah, that's true.
Who was that? That was John Wayne, by the way.
Really?
Yes. So that garbled message, that was actually a bunch of John Wayne's old movies garbled up into alien language.
That's hilarious. I never knew.
Isn't that funny? Yeah, John Wayne has been in Star Wars. You heard it here first on X-Wing. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, well, I did. I didn't. Hey, that should be a new thing of yours. This is off topic, but I thought about it when you went to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Something you said. You said you don't really know what you're doing yet on YouTube because you're new, and that like really struck a chord with me because when I started YouTube, if you go back and watch my old videos, which I suggest you don't do, they're not good.
Everybody go watch them.
Like the ones I was making like in December, November, like I think my first video was December. The ones I was making like in the first month were super different than what I end up making now. Like they were just like, Mano reviews and I had a theory about Boba Fett, and I think I made a video about Tusken Raiders. Like it was
just
not
stuff.
Yeah. And nothing wrong with that. But what happened for me and what I feel like happens for a lot of people is you kind of get in where you fit in. Once again, like I'm not saying like I don't like what I talk about. It's just that I would have never known starting off that my channel would become what it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
I kind of had like 2 big videos on Star Wars news, and I was
fall into what works for you.
I was kind of like, well, this is what people like. This is what I'll keep doing. What's up, Charlie?
For sure. Okay, we got Charlie Thomas here. Got a question for ABJ. Go ahead and roll it out, buddy. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Good, man. This guy's been a big contributor on Discord, and apparently a martial arts expert as well.
Oh, okay. Don't cross Charlie.
Oh goodness,
He's a Sith Lord.
Get this camera right so you
A Sith Lord.
No. There we go. Let's see. I'll figure this out in a minute.
Charlie, are you in Nevada as well?
No. Actually, I got this back in 2005 at my best friend's wedding.
Okay, yeah, you don't sound like you're from Nevada.
Thank you.
No
So
offense
what's
to
going on,
Nevada,
buddy?
folks.
What do you got, man?
Not much. Hang on, turn this other link down for you. Pretty good. How about you guys? What's new?
Hanging out, man. Having a good time.
You know, just living life, trying to like Star Wars again. No, I'm just kidding. I always love Star Wars, but trying to find good Star Wars content and being black, that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff.
And being black.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
You are a black Jedi.
I am. Dude, that gets so many people triggered, man. Not so many, but some people are like, "Why are you a black Jedi? Why not just a Jedi?" I'm like, well, I mean, I am.
Hey, he took his Disney test. All right, back off.
I did. Yeah, I did. Exactly.
All right, Charlie, what's going on? What do you got?
What's cooking, man?
Oh, well, first off, man, X-Wing, I much appreciate the modernization and looking after my good friend Kat. Much like AD and Aiden, by the way, I know you're watching.
Catherine, us all. If you're around, you're an amazing human being.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I've known her a long time. I've known her since the fan film. She was kind enough to message me back in the day when she was on the trip out there, kept in touch with her. So, yeah, she's a ridiculously awesome person, as you just learned. Talented artist. Yeah, she's done some mean prints between Chosen One. Again, go look at her site. Chosen One, Thrawn, Dathomir, Ahsoka. Actually, you know what? Rosaria Dawson and Ashley Eckstein both went to her Instagram and liked that. So I thought it was pretty neat. But
that's cool, dude.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Look, no free promotion on the X-Wing channel.
I'm just
Pay the royalty.
I'm joking.
I'm just very nice little protector and all, and that little big brother and everything. Tom can take care of anything. He's awesome. I know you probably heard his voice the other day in the background playing Battlefront. Whenever
man.
Awesome.
All right, so what's up? Did you have a question for ABJ or what's up, man?
Yeah. No. What's the thing besides? I was listening to a little bit. I just got here a little late. Sorry. Kenobi.
You're slipping already, man. You're late to the show.
Do I mean nothing to you?
It's tough.
No. So Kenobi, Cassian Andor. Any interest in those?
Oh, Kenobi for sure. I don't know if you saw my video today. I'm doing shameless promotion right now, but I talked about Kenobi. I'm a little worried because Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have nothing to do with it, apparently. Which
really,
I mean, yeah. So they just released like all the writers, all the producers, all that good stuff, and John and Dave
the final cut list for who's doing it.
It's like some random dude that he hasn't really written anything that I know of. He's produced, 2 movies that were fine movies, but
Joby.
Yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi. It just it makes me kind of worry a little bit because it's like this is Obi-Wan, bro. Like this is Anakin coming. This is Hayden back. This is Ewan back. Like this can't be okay. This can't be bad. This has got to be amazing.
I did not know that. Yeah,
but look, it could be great. I don't know.
Yeah,
could be.
Yeah,
and I'm excited for Andor. I think Andor could be cool because I think if they continue kind of that style of Rogue One, where it's real heavy and it's kind of sketchy, and there's a lot of people dying, and you get invested in the characters, and then there's real loss that's felt in those shows.
Yeah,
I'm about it.
I'm fine. I mean, I have no opinion really on Andor because I could really kind of care less about his character, but not like saying in a bad way. It's just like he's kind of like, okay, yeah, whatever,
just a guy.
Yeah, I'll check it out. If it's good, it's good.
I think the coolest thing they could do with Andor is tie it into a lot of other really important characters that were there in that time.
And I feel like that's what's going to end up happening. There's already rumors that Vader shows up in it. which, you know, I'm always down to see Vader. I just don't. One thing I would worry about is I want it to make sense. I don't want it to be like the show with all the cameos. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
because if you're gonna make an Andor show, make me like Cassian Andor.
Right.
You know, and then Vader happens to show up, which is dope as well. I don't want it just to be like, oh, Cassian Andor was good because Vader, he showed up in that one episode, and that
Oh, holy shit! It's Hondo Baba. What's up?
yeah, exactly. I don't want it to be like, you know, I mean, the show was kind of whatever, but that Vader episode though,
Whoa.
you know. So I don't know. We'll see. See what happens.
And that was interesting about Rogue One. I really, really loved Jyn Erso. I liked her as a character. A lot of people hate Jyn Erso, and I'm like,
great. I loved it.
I don't
really
love her, hate
liked
her.
her.
I think she's, you know, she's fine. You know,
yeah,
I don't hate any of the characters in that movie. You know, I feel like the problem is with one-offs is like you can only do so much character building in a Star Wars movie. I think like if it's only one movie, it's kind of hard to like make you. Because some of these characters we just had, you had a whole trilogy to fall in love with, and
well, if you think about Anakin, we've known him since a boy,
right? We got to see his arc, his full arc. I mean,
and Luke too.
Exactly. You know, he went from being this whiny brat to a Jedi Knight. So I don't know. It's just like those characters didn't bother me. They were just kind of like, oh, they're cool.
Kind of meh.
Not even meh. It's like, oh yeah, they're cool, but not like. It's not to the point where it's like, oh man, I want to see, like, I want to read a book about Jyn Erso. I guess it's like, you know.
Yeah, you're not gonna go out and buy a Jyn Erso vest.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even buy her figure. It's just like she's cool.
Yeah, I have a Jyn Erso actually.
I bet you do. You got look at your back.
Well, it was a Black Series 3-pack actually. We had Order 66 on before, and it was a 3-pack of 6-inch figures, and it was Jyn Erso, Death Trooper, and Cassian Andor. I wanted the Death Trooper.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I would like the Death Trooper the most.
And the 3-pack was the same price as one Black Series 6-inch. So I'm like, buy it. Done. Yep, taking it.
Done deal. Yep.
Yeah. Nice. And the Death Trooper is amazing. The Cassian and the Jyn Erso casts are atrocious.
Really?
They're horrible. Yeah, they're awful. But I got the Death Trooper, so
yeah, that's what matters. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. I think it really says something that besides Obi-Wan Kenobi, of course, that all the like most anticipated shows are the ones from Favreau and Filoni. You know, like, it just shows where the fandom is at, and you know, I feel like there's so many people that hate Disney now, which I can't blame them really. But I like to also celebrate wins. And a lot of people don't focus on the fact that Favreau and Filoni, for the most part, like, they are Star Wars right now. And a lot of people, they just see Kathleen Kennedy ruining everything, which, don't get me wrong, she messes up a lot of stuff. But they are pretty much in charge of the story going forward, because the major stories that are being told, when you think of, like, Mando, and you think Book of Boba, and you think about Ahsoka coming and Rangers, like that's all Favreau Filoni. Like that is the future of Star Wars.
We need to be paying their chiropractors. You know, their backs have to hurt.
Dude, I don't know, man. That would be so much pressure, you know. But I think they're up to it. I think they'll do great.
Well, and that's the thing. I feel like with those two, if you ever watch the behind the scenes with those guys when they're walking around and talking on set and stuff like that, they don't look overworked. They're having the most fun they've ever had in their life. You know, they're creating Star Wars for Star Wars fans, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. What was I'm sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to catch you.
No, go.
Okay. No, I know you guys have seen the behind the scenes of the Mandalorian stuff like that, right? And everything when season 2 when George came on, the maker himself came on the set, and everybody was just purely happy of joy. One, you know, Baby Yoda or Grogu, I guess, the timeline.
Yeah, but, he was holding Grogu, and
it's I've heard nothing but nice things about those guys, and it just they can do no wrong in my brain. But yes, you're probably right. They can do wrong.
We'll see.
Yeah. You know, I think it'll really suck if I don't know, one of these shows they work on comes out and it just doesn't do anything for people.
Tanks. Yeah.
It's always totally possible, but everything I've seen from them so far, I haven't seen one bad thing from Filoni. That's me personally. I haven't seen anything Jon Favreau's put out from Star Wars that I'm like, bro.
And other areas. All right. Hey, Charlie, I'm going to bop you out. We got to bring in one more guy.
No worries.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thanks for having me on here.
May the force be with you, buddy.
Always. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
You too, man.
Bye.
I love your community, dude. It's awesome.
I like that guy. Okay, so we're bringing in a very special guest. Oh, it's Braden, this guy. Hey,
hello there.
ABJ. You don't have to join ABJ, but you have to see the Discord that this guy made for my community. I owe everything to this dude. It is absolutely nuts. You join in and you have to pick a squad. You can be gold squad or red squad or blue squadron or green squadron. And all of my
that was all you guys
all of my squadrons, they compete with each other to see who's going to be the best squadron in the Discord. It's so awesome,
Brayden,
dude.
you did this, my guy?
Well, okay. He came up with the idea. X-Wing came up with the idea. He posted it in the Discord, asked everyone what they thought.
He's being humble.
Okay.
Wow,
I'm being truthful. And then everyone was like, this is cool. And then you guys rated Cat's stream, right? And
we did our first trench run.
T-Money.
Oh, that's awesome. I love
T-Money talked about the role selection thing. And I said, yeah, I can totally do that. And yeah.
Let me just say something. We can get back to the Discord thing because that sounds really cool. And I'm definitely going to join. I need to link to that. Send me the link on Twitter, X-Wing. But you remind me, X-Wing, so much of like a theory because like I don't know, man. Like you're so personable, and I think that's what like people loved about theory is like
it's a total facade.
Now you could just see how much he loves Star Wars and like he loved the community, and that's why I don't understand why he gets so much hate. But I love seeing that in content creators because you see some content creators and I don't know, it's just something about their content that feels soulless.
Right.
I don't want to say any names, but there's some out there and you can just tell like
there are 0 people out there who act like that, you know?
Yeah. I see what you did there. But anyway, yeah, so I like the fact that you're super personable and you got a great community, man.
Dude, it's
inspiring.
Fantastic.
I swear to God, I have the best community on YouTube. I don't care what anybody says. It's amazing.
Everyone that's here right now is just awesome. Every single one of them.
Yeah,
and you're gonna grow, dude. You're gonna continue to grow because I feel like people will just pick up on that and they're gonna have a ton of fun. So
well, awesome. I hope they do, and I hope that they join because that's what this is, man. You know, the coolest part about the Discord and the little community that we've created. We had this idea the other night. Braden and I were talking at like 1 o'clock in the morning. We had this great idea where we'd take all squadrons. I would hit an ad announcement and be like, hey, everybody get ready. And we'd find somebody who's streaming, you know, whatever. And she's only got 3 or 4 people watching. And it just feels kind of downtrodden. And the X-Wing community slides in and just wham, you got 50 people watching and bam, the likes are going up like crazy. And you're getting all kinds of comments and just pump them up. So we're going to be doing trench runs moving forward. I hope everybody's,
I'm down for it. I will definitely join in. Can I join the gold? Awesome. Can I join the gold squad?
You would actually be part of the rogue squad.
The black squad. Rose squad. Is that a thing?
No, rogue.
Oh, rogue. Okay.
Rogue squadron. So we have the gold, which by the way, I got to give a shout out to the gold squadron. You guys have been absolutely killing it right now. We've also got green, blue, and red. Red is a second, and blue is coming up behind him. I have squad leaders.
Red got passed up by blue.
Red got passed up by blue.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm all for Rogue Squadron, dude. Hopefully that's a good
movie, so you be in Rogue Squadron. We're not nearly as cool as all the other squadrons, but it's been awesome. They're all vying for the top spot. Who's got the best squadron? And we're doing little.
I'll bring the cool,
and we'll definitely want to do like competitions in the future too.
Yeah, moving forward.
and like reward kind of like the best performing squad, because like just
That
kind of give
squadron's gonna
incentive
get the giveaway.
to
Right,
join a
cool,
squad
man.
and
So
work
quick
together.
announcement, if I can. ABJ, I don't want to take too much up of your time, but
Oh, you're good, man.
one of our guys was at Disneyland at the Star Wars land today.
Right.
I had him buy some swag, and we're going to be doing a giveaway at 500 subs. One of my squad leaders is getting something cool from Star
hello.
Wars land. Hello. I don't have a lot of money, but what I can give, it's going to you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, I love you. I love what you got going. Yeah, I will definitely hop in that Discord. Do not forget to send that to me on Twitter, man.
All right, I will. I'll send you one.
Yeah,
That's
that'll
awesome.
be so much fun. It's so weird because I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to say this in a way where it doesn't sound like braggadocious.
Just say it the way you feel.
Let's go for it.
Like
You're among
I
friends here.
I remember starting and like I'd have like no people watching a stream or getting like very few views on a video or whatever. And my cat is on my lap. Sorry, she's messing with the microphone. And now to go and like into a stream and like have people be pumped that I'm even there. Like I just feel part of the community and it's so cool, dude. And like I just want to thank everyone that's here and thank people like you. Because you guys are all a part of it, you know. Like
call signs, sign in for ABJ right now. Let's put
No,
some call
it's-
signs for ABJ in the chat right now.
I don't think like people don't realize how much it means to people like, you know, like you and me. Like when we have this community, dude, it's amazing, man.
That's the only
I know
reason
this
that
is my
guy's talking
channel.
to me.
I know this isn't my channel. I'm just saying, like, we appreciate you guys so much. Like, you just don't know.
We
So-
appreciate you, bro. Thank you for showing up, man. This was huge for us. You know, we're a small community, and we got one of the big timers in here to talk to
No.
us. Come on, man.
Definitely not a big timer. Working my way there, hopefully one day. But
You made it. Stop
Look,
shorting
man,
yourself.
I'm always something that you know who Robert Burnett is. Robert Meyer Burnett. You know who he is.
Mm-mm.
He's on. You know the John Campea show.
Yeah,
Do you know? Okay, do you know Rob from the John Campea show?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Okay. Yeah.
So he taught me something big time because I messaged him. I had like 5,000 subscribers at the most, and I messaged him asking him to come on, and he came on.
That's so many subscribers.
No, it's not. So he came on like the show, right? And it is, you know, who am I to Rob? But like talking with him, one thing I learned and one thing I always want to do, I don't care if one day I have 1 million subs, which I hope I do, is that like it doesn't matter, man. If you want to talk to me about Star Wars or something that we both love, like I don't care if you got 4 subs, like let's do it. You know, like if I can do it, I want to do it. Like, and I don't feel like you feel like it's a cool thing me being on here. I just think, I don't know. It's the community. We're all together talking.
Dude, we're
I don't
talking
think
Star
it's that
Wars,
big of a
man.
deal. Yeah. So I'm always.
I was
like,
just trying to inflate
always
your
gonna be
ego,
there.
bro. Why you got to put me down?
I appreciate you saying that, man. At least somebody does that for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I have here on my cardboard
Mhm.
one left. I wrote them in upside down and right side up so I could do it in the right order. Here we go.
Right.
Outro. 1 hour and 37 minutes. Where is ABJ going to be in 5 years?
Oh God.
Let's
hopefully,
talk.
Hopefully alive. I don't.
That's one way to look at it.
Are we talking about YouTube wise? What are we talking about?
Doesn't matter. Life, whatever's going on, man.
There's a YouTuber that really inspires me. He's not a Star Wars YouTuber. He's a gaming YouTuber, actually. You know, you might have heard of him. You know who Hollow is?
I actually don't watch any gaming YouTube.
Okay. Well, I don't watch much of it either, but he did like a recent playthrough, and I kind of got back into watching it.
Sometimes I hop into theories. Sometimes,
Right.
I just love watching him cuss.
My guy, I'm sorry, I think I give long answers to like short questions.
That's why you're here.
This man. Oh, I see some Hollow love in the chat. Love Hollow. Yeah, he's great, dude. This man, I think he's like 33, 34. So like 6 years older than me. and 5 years older than me. This dude, he started out in a closet making videos. He's got like 3 million subs, dude.
Humble beginnings.
Got his own, house. He's with his wife, and he's got his kids. And so when I look at this, I think, I don't know. This is what I want to do. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be that big of a success. But
You already are. What the hell are you talking about?
Honestly,
well, I mean, like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be Hollow or a Star Wars.
If you're having fun,
Right.
that's the most success that you can get out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and then it just all comes with it. Like, if
For
you're having
sure,
fun,
man.
that's really the most important thing.
For sure. And sorry if you see my cat's tail going back and forth. But like, there's so many people that focus on becoming like millionaires or something. I've always, and me and Justin kind of talked about this behind the scenes. This is what we want to be able to do for a career, because like we just feel like we've been working these dead end jobs, or we've been to school, or it's like this is what we want to do. We want to talk about Star Wars, what we love to do. And I don't care how much money I make, bro. I don't care if I'm making 10K, as long as I can like take care of myself. That's all I care about.
Right.
And so in 5 years, hopefully I'll be able to pay rent and make videos. That's all I care about being able to do.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah. Now, an even longer answer to that question, which I'll try and be short in this long answer.
Don't try and be short, dude.
Give it all to us.
You know how I kind of told you that I'm making content that I do like, but there's other things I would love to do. So
Yes.
I always thought about, what if, like, you ever seen channels like Mr. Beast? And like, I don't really like his content that much anymore, because I just kind of feel like it's not as good as it used to be. But you see these channels that like give back, or like do these fun challenges or whatever. And I always thought, like, what would that look like if Star Wars was to do that?
You're on one.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it would be so awesome to see more of that in the Star Wars community. So my dream is to be able to make videos where I give people like money just for answering Star Wars trivia. Just go out in public, and they're not going to know. I'm going to try and do that next month, but I'm only going to be giving away like $100. But
is that all? Only $100?
It's going to be
That's
split
a
up.
shitload of money to some people.
It's going to be split up amongst. It's not like I'm going to give one, like,
That's
like
a
10 people
cool
$100
idea.
each,
How
That's a
cool would
cool
that be,
idea.
though, to find people in public and be like, hey,
That's awesome.
by the way,
Yeah, that's literally how I was gonna go. By the way, I'm making a video about Star Wars. You Star Wars fan? And like, I feel like most people at least have seen the movies, or
Yeah.
all right,
I'm like, all right,
ABJ's gonna get the first one. Was Captain Rex on Andor?
No, there's not gonna be hard stuff, bro. It's not gonna be hard stuff. But yes,
I
he
said
was there.
Andor.
No. He was on.
That wasn't
Endor.
him.
He was on Endor. That's what they say. Really?
That
It's
wasn't
not
him.
him.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I don't know. So no, I'm wrong. But I want to do stuff like that. I want to and this is if I ever get to this level, I want to do like an amazing race type joint. I was talking to Drunk about this already.
Dude.
I just want to like get everyone together in the same city and like put.
You were talking to 3PO about it?
Yeah, we don't know if we'll ever do it. But
By the way, 3PO, if you ever see this, you're one of my greatest heroes. Can I please talk to you someday? I
Jay's
freaking love that guy.
Jay's
Yeah,
amazing.
Jay's a real one for sure.
He's one of the realest people I've ever met. Not
I
just
want to talk
on
to him
YouTube.
so bad. I got so upset because I gave him a super chat the other day, and I was hoping he might be like, X-Wing, I've seen you around. And I was like, hey, I hope I can talk to you someday. And he's like, maybe. I'm like, oh!
Jay's really cool, dude. I'm sure
I
you
love
will
that guy.
get to one day for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I would love to, like, me, you, Jay, Justin, Forces of Light, Theory, if he'll have us, if he'll come. I'll just invite like a ton of people and have like it'll be, if you ever seen The Amazing Race, then you get what I'm getting at. But it'll be like Star Warsified. And at the end there'll be some like cool prize. Like I want to be
I want to be a part of it. Absolutely. I would give away my master replicas to be a part of that.
Dude, I would not ask you for that, but I mean,
You didn't ask.
Would
You
you?
didn't ask. I just said it.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Would you do that? You would do
Absolutely.
That's
Because if I could be a part of that, and experience that kind of love with that like volume of loving community, absolutely.
Look, if we ever
These are material possessions. I'm a Jedi. Okay.
If we ever do that, I will not hold you to that. But hey, if for some reason you decide to donate it to the prize pool, I'll be like, all right, X-Wing. He said
I'll tell
he
you
wants
what,
to do
if it goes to charity, then yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, dude. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. I hope that happens one day. That's some of like where I want my content to go. I think I'll always talk about Star Wars news, but I want to do new stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I want to do new stuff as well.
Well, hey, look, if you put out that content and you're like, hey, it's not getting any likes, deploy the X-Wing community and we'll hop in and we will spam that shit to death.
Well, it kind of like goes hand in hand with what I told you earlier is I'm very much in the process of like building my community, because you could get to a point on YouTube where like you could put out a video of you reading a book and people will just be like, yes. It's ABJ.
Yeah.
I like this guy. Let's check it out. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do.
That'd be cool, man. I hope I get there someday.
Hey, that Discord link though.
Okay, all right.
There we
We'll
go.
put out the Discord. Lay it out to everybody. So Rogue would be where you should be in the Discord, but I kind of want you to give your vote on what you would want: gold, red, blue, or green. Where would ABJ be?
Well, I can't lie, bro. I would be hitting that gold.
Gold's
You know what I'm
taking
saying?
over though.
Dude,
It's
gold has
taking
been
over.
the squad
What do I need
right
to
now.
hit? What do I need to hit? I just got
No, nothing.
We'll
Okay.
we'll get you in. We'll get you in the Discord. I hope you hop in the general and the art and the collectibles and everything that's going on. And man, I hope I get to talk to you again, ABJ.
Anytime you want to talk, hit me up on Twitter. That's usually the easiest way. But
yeah,
just hit me up, man.
This was really cool. We got to see a lot of how you think with a lot of your stuff.
Yeah.
I hope I was.
Especially,
I hope
dude, it
I
was
hope it was
great.
good.
It was,
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I appreciate it.
We got collecting and YouTube on this week's Hangar Bay, which is awesome. By the way, anybody who's here, I'm really sorry. This Sunday, I'm actually not going to be here. I'm getting on a plane Friday morning. I'm not going to be around. So Sunday Hangar Bay is getting postponed to Wednesday. I apologize. I'm sorry.
He's getting in his X-Wing. He's flying away.
Gotta go check out a particular system. So, all right. Any parting words from ABJ? What do you want to say?
I already feel like I said a lot. So I'll just say, everyone here, stay awesome. Shout out to X-Wing. Shout out to Braden, the Discord master. Shout out to the chat. I saw you guys. I know I didn't react to everything, but I saw the love in the chat. So shout out to everyone. May the force be with you guys. I appreciate you.
Y'all have a good night. All right. X-Wing. I'm out.